We all see the saga taking place with Tom Brady. We can debate if your personal life is inbounds as a professional athlete or not. If the rumor true, is Gisselle wrong for not supporting him and his decision to keep playing?
Absolutely.
Let me start this off.
Absolutely.
Let me
She
start
wrong
this
as
off
hell.
from the perspective of a man who's been divorced.
What?
At some point, you got to put your wife and your family first.
Man, get
Tom
your ass
Brady's
outta
in
here.
his 20th year in the NFL. Who the fuck plays 20 years?
Shit, Tom Brady, the GOAT.
Facts.
Is it for money?
Facts.
Because he's the number 2 career earner in his family.
That has
She
nothing
got
to-
bread. She got money. So he's not playing for the money. He's playing
Legacy.
because he's selfish.
Legacy.
He sounds like a bitch. He sounds like a bitch. First of all, bro, like the fact that we even having this conversation is like pretty outrageous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady out here is like redefining what it is to play quarterback right now. This motherfucker's out here about to play till he's 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Best quarterback of all time. He wants to continue playing. It makes him happy. And at the end of the day, you know what you signed up for. You know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? You are a wag. You are the wife of a professional athlete. You know what come with the territory, man. And you already waited this long for him to ball. What's 2-3 more years? Once he retires, it's a wrap, and you got him all to yourself. So if you out here dangling you in front of Tom Brady talking about me or football, bitch, you can go. You can get the hell out of here. You know, you don't do no shit like that. You don't do no shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, football is Tom Brady's identity. It's him. It's him. Talking about, I don't play ball no more. I'm gonna divorce your ass. That's the fucking selfish one. Fuck out of here.
How is he selfish?
She was a supermodel. She was worth more money than him. She worth $400
But
million.
money ain't got
She knew
nothing to
what
do
she
with it,
signed up
though.
for.
Keep
Did
doing what
did
you
she not know
doing,
what she
Tom
signed
Brady.
up for?
Money
But
ain't
she
got
took
nothing
a
to do
back
with it.
All right, let me
for
get
his
quick because
career.
I can be long-winded. Here's the thing I'm saying, Here's what I'm saying. You talked about, he playing 20 years. Well, if I worked in finance or if I worked as an attorney, they work 50 years. So why are we separating the athletes? Like, you can only play ball for 10 years, 15 years. He's redefining what an athlete is and the longevity of an athlete. If he played 30 years, they should be okay with that.
Because she want him home.
Fuck out of
The
here,
attorney
bro.
ain't home.
Do y'all what do y'all think?
Yeah, we
Fuck
need to,
outta
y'all tell
here.
us what y'all.
we need to hear
He
y'all.
sound like a female.
Okay, so my name is Mia.
Hey,
Hi, guys. All right, so to Brandon's point, you said that basically, why would you put a timestamp on an athlete? I don't think it's necessarily about the career, but when you get married, I think it's about the discussion between you and your partner and what you and your partner decide. So in this case, of course, we don't know them personally,
Right.
but I feel like he's had his time.
Mm.
He's had his time, and
Hold,
now
hold, hold,
So
hold.
who?
Mm-mm.
All right, go ahead. I ain't gonna interrupt.
Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
don't interrupt.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
He's had
Sorry,
his
Malay.
time, and like many people are saying, what more is he looking for? Like, it's not the money. Is it just a manhood thing?
it's
Is
his
it
legacy,
his
bruh.
identity is wrapped in football, so he
He's,
doesn't want
he's
to let
already
it go?
the GOAT,
I
right?
got a question for it. I got a question for you when you're done. Go ahead.
So my thing is, if your wife comes to you, and this is your wife, and we all
right there
know
beside
she
you.
was that woman before.
She still
So,
is.
huh?
That's my wife right there. She's that woman.
Okay,
Still
so,
is.
so if your wife comes to you and you've had your time in the spotlight and you've done what you set out to do and you just want to do that extra, but your wife says, babe, let's travel. Babe, let's do this. Let's do us.
Mm-mm.
Let's
Nah.
you
Nah.
did that.
Baby,
You were
I'm
great
not-
at it.
That
Nah.
last point, I know,
I
DJ,
I
you
got
got a
Nah,
question.
bro.
I'm real
nah,
quick.
bro. Who? Nah. No. What you mean you've had your time? This is my career. This is my legacy. This is my identity. And I'm going to do this shit until I can't do it no more. And you supposed to support me. The fuck? And this is Tom Brady be talking about. That's hard for me to wrap my mind around. A wife saying that to her man who's a professional athlete. You've had your time. I want you to retire now so we can be no, I'm not retiring until I'm retiring, until I choose to retire. Oof. Oof. That's rough. Yeah, I would have got divorced. You know what I mean? I would have got divorced if I'm not done, if it's still in me. Because you got athletes that retire too soon and be missing the hell out the damn game. And it be messing with them mentally, spiritually, psychologically. You got to get that shit all the way out. And time is not done, bro. He's a psycho. He's a psycho. He out there trying to win more rings. You know what I'm saying? And he feel like he still got it in him to win more rings. Big picture is, I understand a woman's plight when she wants her man home. You work too you gone too much at work. You work too much. I want you at home now. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but to ask this man to end his career, to retire, and if he don't retire, you're gonna divorce him. That ain't the one. That ain't the woman you're supposed to be with, man. Cause she not in it. She not in it. You signed up for this. You signed up for this.
And get to your question. The NFL offseason for Tom Brady start after the Super Bowl.
Right.
So from February
Sure.
to April, babe, we
What
can
we
travel
gonna do?
wherever we
You
want.
gonna put a
Facts.
time
Outside
stamp
of that,
on your
I
wife?
gotta work.
But that's basically putting a time stamp on your relationship.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But
right.
why?
That's right.
Why would you put a
Hold on.
time stamp on your relationship?
Because every other
But
job.
not on your career?
Listen to me.
On the
Ooh,
career,
she
that's
got him right
crazy.
there, didn't she?
Okay, I'm
That's
listening.
crazy.
Yeah.
Get my question.
I'm listening.
Because every
Marriage
other
is
career.
forever. Career. Marriage is forever. Career is temporary, man. We got all day to do all that. I'm out here doing what I was put on this earth to do. Play ball. You trying to take that away from me? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, it's selfish as hell, but this is one point where you can be selfish as hell.
You don't get no 2-3 months off.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Peaches get
Let me get
time
it.
off.
B, let me get her.
Two-
Peaches
Go
get
ahead.
the summer off.
Three months.
Hey, hold on, B.
2
Can I say
months.
something?
Okay, that's the
Listen,
only. That's the only profession.
Not with all that money,
Excuse
though.
me,
You
man.
got me
Can
on
I
that
ask you one question?
You got me on that one. The
Not with all
teacher.
that money, though.
No, let me get my.
But the teacher can't go to Italy because he only making 45 or she only
Ho,
making
ho,
45.
ho, ho.
Boom, boom,
Flag on the
boom,
play.
boom,
Flag on the play.
boom, boom, bang, bang.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play, Brandon. I don't like that.
It's
I
facts,
don't like
though.
that.
It's
Hey,
facts,
hey,
I'm
though.
a teacher.
Hey,
I'm a
Brandon.
teacher. I'm a
It's
teacher.
a fact, though. You can't vacation
Hold on,
like a
time
pro
out.
athlete,
Hold on.
regardless if it hurt your feelings or not. It's real life.
What y'all listen? Respectfully, y'all should be making 100,000 because y'all touching our babies and y'all pouring our babies every day. But that's what it is.
I got a question though.
And we learned how important
Hold on,
you
he got a
guys
question.
were during the
Jack got a question.
pandemic as well.
Jack got a question.
Having to raise our own kids and teach our own kids.
Jack got a question.
Learn how important y'all were.
Let me hit her. Have you ever fell in love with something you love to do and it's a passion for something that you grow up as a little kid? Say it's not a teacher, whatever that was, you grew up as a little kid and you fell in love with it. And you put so much hard work into it and then one day you woke up and it's a professional. Like, damn, this shit got serious. Have you had that experience? So to turn your back on that, I'd a snap of a finger to say, all right, I'm going to leave that, I'm going to walk away from that and just, I ain't going to never
It's
miss
DNA.
that game that I fell in love with as a kid. That's something hard. So I do understand the part of we married and this a partnership, we working together. Yeah, I told you 10 years ago I'm done playing football. But guess what? I walked away from it. I can't do it. Something about that locker room, something about that brotherhood, something about that camaraderie is different.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree, but I guess the term turn your back is like, you're not turning your back, you've done it.
No.
No,
Who are you to
no,
tell him?
no,
No.
no.
Who are you to tell him he's done it? Who are you to tell him he's done it? The fuck? Who are you to tell me I've done it? No, I haven't done it. I'm not up here. I'm not done up here. I've still got something to get. I got to squeeze every ounce of this out before I let it go. So who are you to tell me that I've done enough? It ain't got nothing to do with you thinking I've done enough. It's about how I need to navigate through this to make sure I come out this the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You've done it. You've done enough. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about, bruh.
No.
What are you
I wanted
still-
more.
what are you
The
still
billionaires, do you
doing?
think the billionaires get money and they stop making money? I don't want money no
But
more.
look, the thing is, we don't know the personal conversations that they've
Facts.
had.
Exactly.
So we're just speculating from the outside. So when you say to turn your back,
Right.
this could have been something they discussed 5 years ago. And she gave
This my
him the
last point,
time
I'm done.
frame and said, okay, We're nearing near.
That's where they went wrong though. Because I agree with you. That's exactly what happened from what I'm reading and what I'm hearing. Is that he said I was gonna retire at this age, at this point, and he didn't. But that's where they went wrong, and that's why I said, and we can go to the next topic. But I said they had the perfect template. When you walk into a relationship,
I understand that those time limits coming up, and I get it. It's a tough situation, bro. It's tough. It's tough. Like, if they agreed upon a time and he said I'm retired by this certain time and he's decided not to, that's fucked up. But she need to understand. She need to understand. It is what it is. You my wife. We forever, right? We forever. You ain't going nowhere, supposedly, right? But you going to leave now because I'm not ready to let this go yet. This is me. This is me. Football ain't going nowhere, bro. I wonder what Tom Brady loves more, football or his wife. I bet you he loves football more. I bet you he do. Especially now, she moving like this. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, bro. That's evil. That's evil. A wife wouldn't do that, bro. She will understand. Like, I thought I could be done in 5 years. I apologize. I can't. I'm not over it. I'm not over it yet. I'm not over it yet. And you asking me to separate from that shit is impossible, man. Impossible, bro.
Accepting you for who you are and your dreams and what makes you who you are, and you need to do the same. Don't put no fucking timestamp on that. I'm Tom Brady. I'm the GOAT.
Facts.
I'm gonna fucking play until my fucking shoulder fall off.
Facts.
100%.
Thank
Facts.
That's my thing. Who determines when I'm done? Who,
Exactly.
Isn't that your decision? Or can somebody, like, not like that, but can wifey make that decision for you?
No,
As
absolutely
someone
not.
who has sat in Giselle's shoes, it does begin, in my opinion, with a conversation. My husband and I had a conversation, and I was a businesswoman and an entrepreneur as well when we first met. We had a conversation, and we understood where each other were, and I understood where he was in his career. And so we both made decisions, and I made a decision to understand the business and learn the business and decide that this is what I was signing up for.
Yep.
And that was our conversation. I also said, and I'm going to do that part-time because my full-time job is what I chose to do, was to take care of home until he finished and raise the babies and work on the other businesses that we have.
Come on. Shit.
It started with a conversation and understanding. Now, when it came to the time that he said he was done, my first question was, are you sure? Because you do have to understand the business. And as the guys were saying, it's not easy to walk away from something that you've done
Since
20, 30 years of your life.
Sure.
Every day from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 8
They don't
p.m.
understand that. That's why they saying that. That's why dude with the braids and old girl was saying that you've done it already. Your time is over. You've been in the spotlight. They don't know what was all required to get Tom Brady to the point he's in right now. You know what I mean? Doing something since you was probably 3, 4, 5 years old, bro. You asking me to just drop it? Come on, man. It's like asking the man to commit suicide, bro. If he ain't ready.
So it's a part. It becomes a part of your life. So you have to have deep discussions, and you got to decide what you're gonna ride out and do. Now, if he stopped and decided to go back, I knew what I signed up for. So I'd be like, okay, dust them off and get on back out there. But make sure your body is still whole enough for the kids when you're done.
Yeah, man. Real shit. That's real shit, man. That's what a wife's supposed to do. Support system. Support your Hall of Fame GOAT, greatest quarterback ever who was doing what he loves. If Gisselle don't want to support, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody else that will. Plenty of them that will, bro. Come on, man. Get your ass out of here.